Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Behind me is the beautiful Seattle skyline. And over the next few days, we're going to see some of Seattle's most iconic sights, breathtaking views, and historic attractions. From the places you need to see to the food you need to try, we're going to explore them all. So come along for a serious Seattle adventure in this episode of Chasing Seattle. Our first stop is going to be here at the Pike Place Market. It's a fisherman's market that runs daily. It's been open since 1907. Inside, you'll find flowers, food, and all sorts of other goodies that you can treat yourself to. As you walk along Pike Place, you will find many unique shops, such as Beecher's Handmade Cheese, where you can watch the entire cheese-making process unfold in front of your eyes. Located just a couple doors down, you will find the most popular shop on Pike Place, the original Starbucks. Here, a line is consistently stretching out the door, and I don't blame you if you don't want to cram yourself into this tiny establishment. However, I thought it would be cool to have a cup of coffee from the original Starbucks, and snag one of the many souvenir mugs that are lining the walls. After having your caffeine fix, you can cross the street and enter the actual market. Here, you will see vendor after vendor selling flowers, seafood, and all sorts of local art. And as you walk through the market, you need to make sure and catch the flying fish. The fishmongers at Pike Place Market have been tossing fish for over 30 years. The last thing you need to see is the gum wall. Located in Post Alley, directly under the market, this icky tradition has been accumulating the chewed-up gum of tourists for over 20 years. Now that we've seen Pike Place Market, it's time to move to our next site. Alright, the first thing people think of when they think Seattle is the giant Space Needle. Built in 1962 as part of the World Fair, this tower reaches 620 feet high with an observatory deck at 520 feet. They built this structure in 400 days and they call it the 400-day wonder. It can see the whole city and we're about to go to the top. Ready? Let's go. Tickets for the observation deck can be bought at the base of the tower. Prices range from $17 for youth to $29 for adults. Once you buy your tickets, you can walk inside and head towards the elevator. As you wait in line for the elevator, you can see historic pictures and learn about the history of the needle. Next, jump into the elevator and prepare for liftoff. This 41-second ride travels at a speed of 800 feet per minute and takes you to a height of 520 feet. Once you arrive, you can step outside onto the observation deck and have a 360 view of Seattle. Unfortunately, during my visit, the needle was undergoing a spacelift. That's right, a spacelift. So I wasn't able to see all of the sides. However, the renovation is set to be complete by summer of 2018 and will feature new glass floors and a revamped restaurant. Once you've had a good look at the city resting down below, head down to the gift shop and find yourself the perfect souvenir. And once you finally got your breath back from those breathtaking views, it's time to head to our next destination, which is located directly under the needle. The Chihuly Garden and Glass is a comprehensive exhibition dedicated to showcasing the work of world-renowned glass sculptor Dale Chihuly. The project is composed of interior exhibits, a glass house, and the garden. The spectacular museum will transport you into a mystical world made of glass. So take your time, enjoy the art, and remember, if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. As we make our way to our next destination, we are gonna grab a quick bite at Dick's. Here, you can grab a cheap burger, a delicious milkshake, and some hand-cut fries. This iconic Seattle burger joint opened its first location in 1955 and has been feeding hungry Seattleites ever since. Now that we're full, let's jump on the link and head to our next destination. Our next stop is here at the Chinatown and International District here in Seattle. Up there are many streets with many different cultures to experience. From Japanese to Chinese to Vietnamese, you can see them all. So let's go up there and see what we can find. As I walked through the International District, I found myself immersed in different cultures. Stores offering authentic Asian ingredients were easy to be found, and many ethnically diverse restaurants lined the streets. I specifically had my eyes set on one particular place, Taitung Restaurant. This restaurant has been open since 1935 and is the oldest Chinese restaurant in Seattle. The food here is as authentic as it gets, and many famous people come from all over the world to give it a try, including martial arts superstar Bruce Lee. After finishing your plate and exploring the district, you can head to Pioneer Square. It's only a 10-minute walk down the road. Pioneer Square is the location where original Seattle settlers settled Seattle in 1852. Nowadays, the area features boutique stores, multiple coffee shops, and high-end restaurants. Make sure and observe all the 19th century architecture as we make our way to the waterfront piers. The next place you need to come see is the pier on the harbor. Behind me is the giant Ferris wheel. You can jump on that and get an amazing view of the harbor and the city. Then you can jump on a boat and take a tour of the harbor. After that, walk along the pier and try all the different restaurants and gift shops. Let's go explore. The first thing I suggest you do is jump aboard the Spirit of Seattle and take a Harbour Cruise. Argosy Cruises are located at Pier 56 and offer multiple tours a day with ticket prices ranging from $13 for youth to $30 for adults. During this 1-hour tour, you will learn more about Seattle than you could ever imagine. The knowledgeable tour guides provide an unforgettable experience as they share the history and many fun facts of Seattle. You can grab a cocktail on board, sit back, relax, and enjoy the stunning views of the Seattle skyline. After you make your way back to dry land, you can grab some seafood at one of the many restaurants located on the piers. Ivor's Fish Bar, Elliot's Oyster House, and the Crab Pot are just a few of the many famous seafood restaurants located on the waterfront. And finally, after you finish your meal, you may want to take a ride on the Seattle Great Wheel. Located on Pier 57, this giant Ferris wheel is a fun way to finish your day at the Seattle waterfront. Now that we've cruised the harbor, explored the pier, and took a ride on the Great Wheel, there's one more thing we need to do before we leave Seattle. After you've seen all these amazing sights in Seattle, I highly recommend you come to one of Seattle's major sporting events. That's why tonight I'm here at Safeco Field, the home of the Seattle Mariners. We're going to sit down, grab a dog, grab a beer, and enjoy this baseball game. Let's go. The Seattle Mariners have been playing ball at Safeco Field since 1999. This beautiful stadium features a retractable umbrella and allows for games to be played even during Seattle's rainy conditions. So after a long day of exploring Seattle, there's nothing like a ball game to relax and blow off some steam. So grab a hot dog, enjoy the refreshments, and if you're lucky, you just might catch a ball. So it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out, and our time in Seattle has come to an end. Well, that was a serious Seattle adventure. We saw many things this weekend. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you like this kind of video, make sure and hit the like button. If there's anything I missed, or if there's something you really enjoyed, leave a comment down below. And for more videos like this, and more adventures to come, subscribe to the channel. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.